Hey guys, so I had a lot of thoughts that I wanted to share, and they're not really under an umbrella of a category. So I'm just going to start going and come up with some thoughts, right? So my first thing is I've never felt like I've belonged anywhere particularly, and I really would like to find a place where I belong. That would be great. So I have a desire to find the place where I want to live, and I don't know where I want to live. I just want to live in like a tree house, and make sure there's like a waterfall nearby with like a creek, and then I really want to have the ability to go roller skating, and God, I would love to go skiing again. So I just think like there's different places where you can have both, right? You don't have to just be in the cold. You can have summer too. Like I don't know. So something in like the mount. I don't know if it's the mountains or like just like a woodsy place. So the fact is, I don't know where to go. I feel it's going to take some preliminary traveling to find out where I fit, because it's all, you got to figure out where you fit. So that's one thing, and I don't know, I feel like as long as I can keep plugging in to the momentum of my higher self, she will lead the way. All I have to do is to desire it. Oh, that's another thing. So I decided, okay, I've been really into the law of attraction. I got super into it for a while, but it's almost like I was just addicted to listening to the videos on YouTube because I couldn't seem to get there for myself. So then I just went into this really let's just dig in deep and get all of the stuff that hurts. And then I'm just like, oh my God, I cannot get out of here. Like, it hurts down here. Whew, I didn't know how to get out. So I'm like, well, I'll just take a break from that, I guess, because I don't fucking know what to fucking do. I'm so, I'm frustrated. There we go. I am fucking frustrated that I can't figure out what I'm supposed to fucking do. Like, I usually know what to fucking do when it comes to emotions. Like, the basic way to process them is to feel them, and you feel them all the way out. So it flows through somehow. I don't know what direction it comes, and then you feel it, and then you let it releases. Okay, and it doesn't, the thing about emotions that I noticed is I would hold them down and be like, no, I'm not going to feel that, because I was worried that it was going to last forever. But the point is, emotions do not last forever. They are an experience that you're having. And if you refuse the experience, they're just going to stay in your body somewhere and cause you pain. And you're just going to get aches in your neck like I have. God. Okay? And you don't want that. In my back, all the places that I have pain, I'm like, oh no, these are things that are just building up over time. So that's why the older you get, the more you're gonna be like, this pain is obvious now, and it's harder to move around because those are things you haven't dealt with, and over the years it keeps building up. So you gotta feel them and release them. Okay? Right? So that's what I know to do. But at this point, there's a different dynamic going on. There's a different level, and it's, all I know to, hopefully this therapist I started seeing, my first official session is going to be this week, and I'm like, I need inner child work. I need guidance. I need to know the right questions to ask. I need to know the right words to say, because I see my inner child, and she's just screaming at the top of her lungs. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with you? Sometimes I'll just be walking along, and inside, I feel it right here. It's internally, just you think of a little girl when she's scared of something, right? And she just stands there and screams, and it's that high-pitched sound that just goes on forever and you're just like, when is it gonna stop? Like, I hear that in my mind and I feel like she's right there screaming. And I'm just like, okay, I see that you're doing that and I'm allowing you to scream because I don't know what else. I mean, I'm not the one screaming. So it's weird, right? It's not weird. Everyone has this going on inside of them. Not the same experience, obviously, but there's, it's like we're all fucking screwed up internally, and it's like this constant just trying to break it down and clear it out. And I'm just at this point where I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And no one seems to really have the answer. Like, some people have bits and pieces. So I guess I'm just trying to get the bits and the pieces and really try and get that in there in my mind and just like practice it. Because like some people will be like, well, you just show it love. It's like, well, what if it is refusing love? Like, are you kidding me? I cannot show it love. This is what happens. So I have been able to access the feeling of love. It's like amazing. It's total acceptance. But I only can feel it right here. I feel it right here, and it'll come in to my heart. I hear it through this ear only, and it's like on this side, okay? But there's just darkness over here. And as much light, like I bring in a lot of light in my mind. You know, I wish that I could just, I wish I could light up my whole self, but it just really seems like, it's like there's this total darkness happening on the left side of my body, and it's just like, okay, how much light can I bring in over here that is just like, sorry, the lights are off. So, you know, I dove in, and I got into this total just like grungy. It felt grungy, where it's like nothing is smiling. Smiling is a foreign object. Like, it doesn't make sense. And like I could see that part of me is like holding up her hands, like I'm trying to get love through. She's just like holding up her hands and just like, no, covering herself up, like get it away from, like refusing it. And I'm like, are you serious? So like when I get into that state, I literally can't feel the love anymore. And so I had to like slowly emerge from that depth, and just like I've been practicing the love again, because it's like you really have to focus and sit and think about it. Like, I have some phrases in my mind that I felt like love was saying to me, and so I repeat those in my mind over and over. One of them is, you are loved no matter what you've done, no matter who you are, no matter where you go or what you say. You're loved no matter what. You are loved no matter what. All of you is accepted. The word all, I really feel the word all in the sound of love. So, yeah. So like just focusing on those phrases help, and like I kind of imagine it as like the sunshine that's just smiling, like genuinely, like not fake smiling, not smiling to get something out of you, not smiling to make you like them, not smiling, but smiling because they see you and they're just, oh, I see you, and it's you, and I love you, and I'm smiling. Oh, it's like, that's the feeling of it. And it's so beautiful. Why can't my entire being feel that way? So, because part of me is afraid, like, oh, what if I get to that point where I'm completely loved, and I'm totally secure in my being, and I'm just like all grounded, and like everything's good, and I'm kicking it, I'm energized. It's like, what am I gonna do with my life? Oh no, I'm gonna actually have to do things. I'm just gonna not do things. Like, I'm gonna hide away and like pretend that I'm not really here. Like, that's what I've been doing instead of doing the work. because I'm afraid of what will happen when I'm actually empowered, that I'm actually gonna have to do something. But the thing is, it's like once you get to that empowered state, it's just kind of, you just kind of go and you just do it, and it's not out of like, you're not afraid, and it's like you just want to do the thing that you're being drawn toward. You're just being drawn toward it, and you want to. Okay, that's the difference. So if you're afraid that you're gonna have to like do something with your life, if you actually start trying to better yourself and find, you know, what speaks to you to bring you into wholeness, it's like that fear is actually not the truth, not going to be what happens. Like, it's not going to be hard. Like, it's not going to be an obligation. Okay, it's going to be like, oh wow, I really want to do this thing. Okay, so that's kind of a pep talk for myself and for anyone else who understands a word that I'm saying. It's like, I don't feel understood. I think that's another thing that's holding me back. So I automatically, I'm like, well, no one's gonna understand me, so why even speak? And it's really cutting off the flow between like communicating and relationships, like my friendships. It's like, okay, it's because I just don't feel, and I'm already just tired. Like, I'm just tired. This whole video, I'm worn out. Like, I really want to go hiking in the woods, but I also just want to like lay down and play games on my phone.